Hello Aries, Namaste and welcome to Gypsy Moon. This is a mid-monthly reading for September 2019. We will be looking into love and accept anything else that comes through. So there are a few things which are happening. We enter the mid of September with the full moon in Pisces. So make sure that you're at least hearing the first part of it, which is talking about the full moon energy, so that we understand more importantly the first 16 days, how are they getting influenced by the full moon. All right, so that will be very, very beneficial for you all. In case you are interested on a day-to-day basis, energy, spirit guidance, or even astrology, then I do that on the Instagram channel. So if you're interested, then you can check my account over there. So let's begin. But first, let's begin with calming ourselves down with what is coming through. Some things will resonate, some things will not. And right now, there's a lot of energy which is coming in, revival also, which will be coming through. All right, so just calm yourselves down, breathe in, and breathe out. We're channeling in power, light, positivity. There's no space for any negative energy or entity. There's only clarity which is coming through. Breathe in and breathe out. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na Pracho Shanti. Now, let's begin with understanding what is coming through in terms of love and whatever else that comes through for us. All right? So let's see. Angels, guidance, and spirits. So what do we have over here? This is really lovely. The moment you call out, they respond. That is the basic energy which just got signified right now. We have the World card coming in reverse over here, and this is saying that there's certain kind of exploration which is very much required. Someone you perhaps, because of the current situations, may be feeling a little restricted. Try and understand why is that coming through. What is the cause of it? What have you been expecting? What is the difference? What can you do about it is also what's coming in. This is also talking about someone who is focusing on certain things, and in that not being able to really observe or be attentive to what the universe is giving to you. That is also what is coming in. Or this is also saying that you need to put yourself into the outside, come out of the retreat kind of energy which is coming in, or that just because there's certain situations that you are too married to, or certain kind of ideologies, or certain kind of way of how things should be, even if it's almost like what I'm getting over here right now is someone who is being too stringent or stuck up on someone, wherein they know that there's something healthier out there for them. That kind of energy is coming in. Could be that you resonate with it or not, or perhaps there's someone who you care about who has this energy, and maybe through you they'll get to know what to do about it. That kind of a thing is coming in. All right, so the next card we have is 5 of Shells coming in, 5 of Cups coming in reverse. This is also talking about that there's certain kind of changes which are required. Also that there's certain kind of awakening which is important. Apart from that, we need to step away from the same thing which I was talking about, being restricted, that you're not being able, or someone is not being able to see what the universe has to offer. That kind of same energy is coming in. So almost like from a period of feeling taken for granted, it has escalated to feeling whether or not your ships will genuinely come. That is what is coming in, whether it is regarding love, career, promotion, project, whatever it is. Someone is feeling too restricted at the moment. And even when you are in a relationship, or even when you are seeing how the universe is responding, it will always be responding to the energy or the energetic field that you are creating. Even in terms of relationship, if one person is feeling a little low, the other person, even as small trigger as feeling empathetic towards the other person, will be trying to pull this person up. If you find yourself in a situation where someone is not really, how do I say it, I can think of the Hindi word but not English word. When someone doesn't have your back, is not being able to stand up for you, how do you think that they will in the future? That is also what is coming in. You may like to give them time to mature up and all of that, but if it's something which is very close to their nature, true nature, then trust me, one can change for some time, but not always. That change has to come from within is also what's coming in. People who are always influenced by the circumstance and like to take a backseat and for you to take the foreground, it's good to lead, but sometimes when you yourself are feeling a little confused, it is very, very important for the other person also to step up. It's something like sailing on the same boat kind of a thing which is coming in. You both have to put in the effort and not just single-handedly by one person. That is what is coming in, all right? Because there is an energy which is coming in which is kind of draining me for some reason. From like my head is hurting right now, so that's why it wasn't before, it is right now. So any kind of stress that may be there, understand how is your energy getting utilized during the day. Can we save up our energy by doing one or two tasks less to make some time for ourselves is also what is coming in, all right? And the next card, we have 5 of acorns coming in, 5 of wands coming in. This is a time where you soar up, when you raise your voice. And this is also a time that where you understand that there may be certain kind of mountains that you feel that you have to climb. But when you come to that hill point, you'll realize it's not a mountain. It's just a hill or a plateau that you have to easily just overcome the obstacle, because there's a lot of strength and vigor and fire which is coming in. With the 5s over here, I can really see that there is an upsurge, a change which is due. Whether you are doing it or the universe does it for you. Because we also have master number 21 coming in. And this is talking about certain completions and cycles or accomplishments which is willed. What do you will for? Like when I started with the shuffling, there's a lot of guidance coming in, which is why I like doing my readings at night, and I will start continuing that also because it's so quiet right now. Just taking some time with yourself. When I was shuffling those cards over there and I just spoke to the angels and they just flipped out these 3 cards, it's only saying that you need to start communicating with yourself and also become more clear of what you truly want, whether it is in terms of love. Understand what are your desires, core desires, and how is the reality syncing up with that is something which you'll have to tap into. Is also what is coming through. So we have patience coming in. Over here, I see 9 and 1 when 16 is in reverse. So 9 is about coming to yourself, soul self, after each and every cycle, journey which has been fulfilled, overcoming it, learning from it. Now is the time for an ending to happen in order for that new beginning to happen with the 1 as well. And we need to initiate closing certain chapters, which is very important. And we need to have more patience also coming through. Could be that perhaps if not in terms of love, there could be certain kind of projects or certain kind of results or decisions or certain kind of fruitions that you're waiting upon and it's not coming in due time. There are certain kind of anxieties which are rising up. There are certain kind of hostilities which are coming in, some certain kind of doubts which are getting triggered, and that is kind of getting emitted into the universe, and the same scenario or energy is getting replicated in your life. All right, so what is required is for you to have more patience. Don't let go of your dream or whatever you have been working upon. Know that if you have the persistence, if you have the determination, motivation, inspiration, and more importantly patience and perseverance, you will get to your goal. You will achieve it. Just keep on going. Sometimes the universe also tests us to be sure whether or not you really want it. So take it from any kind of perspective that you want to take it, but make it yours. If you have been carrying on the load single-handedly, it's now time to diversify a little. Be a little more diligent is what is coming in. If you have been carrying on someone else's dream, now is the time that you become clear whether or not it is in sync with your heart. Because till the time it doesn't come from your soul, you won't be feeling satisfied in the time and efforts that you put into that same thing. It has to come from within. That is the energy which is coming in. Whether this is coming from, this is coming for the other person or for you. See how is this resonating for you. This is a general reading, but we always have certain things which come through, which just click with us or just make sense. So just take that from this reading. That is all I want. I'm not pressurizing you to change something or do things in a whisk of time or whatever it is. I'm just saying, see, where are the true changes which, or how can you add healthier habits and aspects to your life? All right. The one which is over here, we have victory coming in, number 28 coming through. 2 means partnership, coming together, amalgamation of things, merging of point of views or your talents and your ideas coming together. And 8 is a vertical way of writing an infinite. So there is a bit of balance which is very much required. There will be partnership or people coming in and helping you, but only when you understand what your purpose really is, or at least start with understanding. Start with understanding who you really are, your true self. This is someone who is now believing in her or himself. Over here with the image over here, I think it will be flaring. Let me just show it closely. This is someone, this lady over here or the female over here, this divine energy has faith in her own self. She is decorated or bathed in gold, encrusted in gold. She knows that victory is hers, but the main thing is that she believes in herself, which is why her eyes are closed. She is seeking within, coming in sync with her own self, and she knows that she is traveling towards calmer waters, towards a more meaningful life where abundance is ever flowing. That kind of a thing is coming in. So let's see what are the 2 next cards which are over here. We have indecision and 4th chakra archangel Raphael coming through. So we have a lot of 8 energy coming through. This is about put in the hard work and know that abundance, infinite manifolds are yours. It's almost, there's something which is telling me that there is a double-edged sword which is there, make or break kind of a thing, whether it is in terms of a relationship or certain project or whatever it is. Even if you are closing a chapter, know that you in that very moment are going to make space, fresh space for love, miracle, prosperity, even new, more meaningful, more in sync, aligned projects to come into your life. That is what is coming in. It is infinite. Everything that is not meant for you, if you don't take it out of your life, the universe will do it for you, or in time you will see that it will be going away. You will understand then that you have to leave it, or circumstances or people will be doing it for their own self and exiting. There are certain karmic lessons which are unfolding now, and we need to also understand how and why have we been undermining ourselves. That is also what is coming through. There is impatience coming in and certain kind of indecision also coming through. Being in the limbo, trying to figure out, there is this energy that someone knows about these things. Perhaps you who's sitting there and watching this video knows that there are certain things that you are waiting upon, but you want to see what the other person does. So you're giving them the benefit of doubt, but just consider this for how long. And even if you're not thinking about the time because you're very sure that you want to spend time with them, just make sure that you're not stagnating your life or overly focusing on that one thing, aspect, or person. To enjoy life, harmony, and satisfaction wholesomely, we need to be breathing. It's okay. I have to say this now. Imagine yourself for a year sitting in a house. Will you, and there's no air and everything, you will start getting suffocated because there will be too much carbon dioxide. You have to open the window or at least start with going out in the nature. That is also what is coming in. So because there's this world card which is over here, indecision, there's a bit of stagnant energy which is coming in. While what I see over here is someone who is gaining the courage, confidence to move forward. He or she is very confident. There's a bit of floaty energy which is coming in. Perhaps it is well deserved for this person because they have been through a lot of stress. Everyone's timeline and energy is very different, so I'm just tapping it to many things. But there's this self-love which is coming in, and I have been talking about it, and Raphael is also coming through. If you want to heal, because this is also a very nice time, since we have major part will be in Virgo. So the sun in Virgo will be talking about balancing, healing and balancing. And the full moon in Pisces energy will be helping you release, letting go, opening the door to let go of certain things. That is the energy which is coming in. There are certain kind of pent-up energies, but first we need to let go of the stress which may be holding us back, or over-analysis that is causing a kind of paralysis. That is what is coming through. All right? You know how I'm feeling right now when people have spoken a lot with a lot of noise in the party, suppose, and you come back and you're just alone and you're just trying to reflect on the day, taking some time off, taking off your shoes, changing into something comfortable, getting into the cozy bed, that kind of a thing is coming in. So it's just that nourishing time for your own self. If you have been healing or want to still start releasing or healing and require more healing energy, you may like to sit at a very comfortable place, whether outside or inside, wherever you want to sit. And then once you are in sync with your breathing, when your mind is cleared off, then call upon Archangel Raphael. Focus on or imagine, visualize green color and then call upon him and see what kind of energy or feeling, something you hear that comes through. Even if you have certain kind of doubts in terms of love, you may like to do this because there's a lot of potential gateway portals which are opening up to come in sync with ourselves. That is very important, very important. Because right now I feel a little defeated, so I do not know why. And it's not that I'm trying to pull you guys down, but somewhere or the other, even if this is from your subconscious, that there's something from the past which needs to be healed or much better to be released is what is coming through. All right. So as per the spirit animal, we have dolphin coming in. Dolphins also talk about letting go of the worry and clearly communicating what is in your heart without any fear is also what is coming through. So all this journey of coming back to your own self is only for healing and self-love and self-respect. Because once we start valuing ourselves, we start becoming more aware of how people are treating us, how are things around us, and then we would like to mold it according to our own vision, that kind of a thing. Not forcefully, but with kindness and open-mindedness. Becoming more open, that is also what is coming through. But yes, opening up, speaking up also is very vital. All right. So this says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow coming through. Very interesting. Very interesting. For someone who has been healing, this is just coming in as a thumbs up, a very friendly gesture from the universe for you. Surrender the how, enjoy the now, go with the flow, and see yourself soar. This could also be a time of sowing new new seeds for the kind of results that you would like to reap. All right? Okay. So this is quite a bit long kind of a thing. So anyways, we have raccoon coming in, inventor coming through. Decide on what you really want. Wow. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So if you have been feeling taxed by multitasking, know that you have the talent and the skills to do things at the same time. But from time to time, make sure that you're not just exhausting and doing. Stop, rest and rejuvenate. Take your time. Soak in the progress that is happening. Journey is more important than the final milestone or destination. That is where journey is where the growth happens, fine-tuning happens, awareness happens, where you get to know yourself. You come more in sync with yourself. You see what sticks and what goes. You become more aware of things. You learn new things. Each and every day, with every experience and challenge that comes through, it only makes you stronger, wiser, and more attentive to what your desires really are and what are your surroundings. Could be that you may be in a creative block and you need to step out, change the surroundings, and then go forward. That is what is coming through, all right? So know that irrespective of what comes, what goes, know that you have a tremendous flow going on. Believe in yourself. This is the time to rise up. Come in sync with yourself. Reconnect with your higher self. Give yourself the love and respect that you would expect from others. It starts from within and then is reflected outwards. Alright? So if you enjoyed this reading or found this helpful, please do like the video and share with your loved ones. Perhaps this is a message for them through you from the universe. Alright? So until next time, many, many beautiful blessings, clarity, strength, love and light to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonian.